The BJP leaders are protesting outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters in Delhi, demanding the Delhi Chief Minister and the Aam Aadmi Party national convener Arvind Kejriwal's resignation. Now, they are demanding this just 2 days after the Enforcement Directorate's charge sheet in the Delhi liquor policy alleged scam came out. And the charge sheet claims that the Aam Aadmi Party had used the money from the alleged liquor scam for its election campaign in Goa. These are live visuals that you can see of the protests that are going on outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. This is by BJP leaders who are protesting outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. My colleague Tanushree Pandey now joining us for more details on this. Tanushree, the BJP leaders are demanding a resignation of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister. But what did the charge sheet really say about Mr. Arvind Kejriwal's role, and what is the Aam Aadmi Party's response been till now?
Well, Priyanshi, as we already know that BJP, needs one reason to protest against Arvind Kejriwal and ask for his resignation, and same goes for Aam Aadmi Party as well whenever there is controversy surrounding the Bharatiya Janata Party. And NDTV broke the story last week as well, that how the Enforcement Directorate alleged that there was a FaceTime video call, which was a conversation which was arranged by the by the communication in charge of Aam Aadmi Party, Vijay Nair, between Arvind Kejriwal and the chief of Indo Spirits firm, Sameer Mahendru. Now, Sameer Mahendru is the same person whose name is in the charge sheet which was filed by the Enforcement Directorate last year, and 4 other firms in the liquor scam. Now, as of now, there is nothing concrete in the charge sheet against the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, but there is definitely the name of Vijay Nair, who is the communication in charge of the Aam Aadmi Party. And NDTV broke the story last week that how allegedly a FaceTime call was arranged between the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and Sameer Mahendru, who is the chief of the Indo Spirits firm. And this is the firm which is already named in the charge sheet. The person has been arrested. He is under the purview of investigation by the Enforcement Directorate. Though Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal have been denying these allegations, but the BJP, as you can see in the visuals, is not leaving any stone unturned to make this into a controversy where they can ask for the resignation of the Delhi Chief Minister. And that is what we are witnessing in the national capital, that BJP leaders, BJP Delhi unit workers are protesting outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, asking for the resignation of Aam Aadmi Party chief and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal over the liquor scam. Back to you.
Right, Tanushree, and in fact, we're getting those live visuals of the protests with the police also trying to control the protests, as we can see in those visuals. And as you mentioned, that though the ED charge sheet does not have any substantive proof, and that's what the Aam Aadmi Party has also said in this. The Aam Aadmi Party national convener, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, said that this is all fiction, and he's in fact said that there's no substantive proof and ED is only being used to destabilize governments.
Absolutely. In fact, Aam Aadmi Party and the entire opposition have been saying that Enforcement Directorate, CBI and Income Tax have become agencies which are trained parrots by the central government. These have been the allegations by the opposition, not just the Aam Aadmi Party, in the past as well, whenever there has been a case against that particular party. And now it's the Aam Aadmi Party which is in the dock. And the liquor scam has been, at the center for the from last year, where many firms, not just one firm, more than 4 firms have been named in the charge sheet, and there is many allegations were made against Aam Aadmi Party leaders as well. In fact, the communication in charge, Vijay Nair, his name is very much in the charge sheet. There is substantial proof by Enforcement Directorate against him, and now, yes, as you rightly mentioned, there is no concrete evidence against Arvind Kejriwal as of now. But this case is enough for the BJP to raise this protest and ask for Arvind Kejriwal's resignation, which is precisely what they are doing right now. But if we talk about the liquor scam, where does the case stand right now? ED is still investigating it. The charge sheet has already been filed. More than 5 liquor firms are already in the purview of investigation. Sameer Mahendru, who is the chief of Indo Spirits, his name has been included in the charge sheet. And last week, in fact, the ED, the Enforcement Directorate, also alleged that Arvind Kejriwal allegedly had a FaceTime conversation with Sameer Mahendru, who is the chief of Indo Spirit. That conversation, that call was arranged by the communication in charge charge of the Aam Aadmi Party, Vijay Nair. This is what the Enforcement Directorate had alleged. Arvind Kejriwal, the entire Aam Aadmi Party top brass have been denying those allegations, but let's see how the case goes on. But as of now, the BJP is on the ground registering their protest and asking for the resignation of Aam Aadmi Party boss and, of course, the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal. Back to you.
Right, Tanushree, thanks very much for joining us with those details. And of course, this has been a flashpoint between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP since last year. The alleged Delhi liquor policy scam has been at the center of the controversies between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. And after the ED charge sheet came out, which of course it's important to mention that it hasn't mentioned Mr. Arvind Kejriwal as an accused in the case, but as Tanushree was also pointing out, that it said that the Aam Aadmi Party used money that it made from the alleged Delhi liquor policy scam case. That money was used for the Goa elections, and apparently there was also a FaceTime call that was arranged between the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and the Indo Spirits MD. So after all those allegations were made by the Enforcement Directorate, the BJP is demanding the Chief Minister's resignation.